So, number 3, in travel, when you are traveling, for example, Mu'adh bin Jabal said, when we went for Tabuk, Ghazwa of Tabuk, i.e. we were traveling, the Prophet ﷺ used to pray Dhuhr, Asr and Maghrib, Isha together. So based on that hadith, the 3 madhahib, they say you can do that in travel. And for all these dalail, the Ahnaf say, well, it can't go against the usul of Ahnaf is that Quran is mutawatir, yeah, and hadith is from ahad, yeah, or khabar wahid actually is ahad, yeah. The khabar wahid cannot be a nasikh for mutawatir. So they say what the hadith saying something will not overrule Quran, so they will follow that. And how then we must ask the Ahnaf, how do you explain this hadith? We'll come to that as well, inshallah. So the first one was Arafah, Dhuhr, Asr, then second Maghrib, Isha, third one is travel. Number 4, during illness. I don't know if there is a clear hadith on the fact that you can do jama' bayna salatayn due to illness. But the madhahib has done qiyas on the fact that in Quran, when Allah said Siyam is fard, kutiba alaykum as-siyamu, yeah, then next ayah, ayyaman ma'dudat, faman kana minkum maridan aw ala safarin fa'iddatu min ayyamin ukhar. They said that Allah said the one who is either ill or traveling, then he can do the fasting, he can make up the fast the other day. So based on that, the illness is like travel in its ruling. So they say if someone is ill, then they may do Jama of Salatain if it's hard for them to get up, hard for them to do wudu, hard for them to, it's difficult for them to pray, then they may join Jama Salatain, Maghrib and Isha for example, and Dhuhr and Asr together. Before I forget, when the 3 madhahib, they said you can do Jama of Salatain in travel, the Shafi'is and Hanbalis, they said if you are traveling, you can do Jama all the time. Malikis, they said you can do Jama if you are actually moving, halatul sayr, but if you are staying at a station for a whole day or 2-3 days, you're not moving, then you must not do Jama of Salatain. It's better for you to pray in its time. But if you are moving, because if you are moving, you have to stop for Salah and then prepare again the caravan, then move, then stop again. They said you may pray together. Ahnaf say, well, why not stop at the end of one Salah time and then start the pray 2 together and then move on. Yeah. But this is the fourth one. Yeah. Now.
What about the distancing that they use?
That'll come in the chapter of Safar. Yeah.
Sorry, Ahnaf is also Salatain in Safar?
They say Jamasuri, meaning wait till the end of one Salah time. And yeah.
Oh yeah, the end of the beginning of the...
and beginning, true. And number 5, they said during heavy rain, because we know from Ibn Abbas and Ibn Umar that they have done that. There's a practice of Sahaba. It proves that, and I'm sure there are many narrations on that. I don't know of a direct hadith Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam saying because of the rain. But Allahu Alam. But no, nevertheless, it's sunnah. There is proof from Sahaba doing it. Okay. Yeah, there is a proof actually. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Bukhari and Muslim, it says Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did Jama of Salatain, alright, in Medina. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was in Medina, not traveling. He did Jama of Salatain, and there was no fear and no travel. Pay attention to the word. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did 2 salahs together, Asr, Dhuhr and Asr, and Maghrib and Isha. While in Medina, no fear, meaning no attack of enemy fade, and no traveling. The other narration, good narration, which says La khawfun wala safar, that one says La khawfun wala matar. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did Jama of Salatain, no fear and no rain. What does that mean? That means in rain you can do it. From that the fuqaha took the fact that the hadith said Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did Jama of Salatain, 2 salah together, when there was no fear of enemy and there was no rain. Meaning in rain you can do it. So from that they took that you can do during heavy rain. You can do Jama of Salatain. Okay. And as we mentioned already, due to fear of enemy, you can also do Jama of Salatain. From the same proof you just read. Yeah? Now, no one from the 4 madhahib disagrees that you can do Jama of Salatain. No one disagrees. The disagreement is in what? Whether you can do haqiqi or suri. That's the disagreement. No one disagrees that you can't do 2 salah together. You can do 2 salah together. That's proven. But that salah together, is it Jama haqiqi or Jama suri? This is where the ikhtilaf is. Clear? So I've told you when to do Jama. But is this Jama suri or haqiqi? Let's discuss that. Okay? Before we move on, the previous hadith, note that down. Because it says Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did Jama of Salatain while in Medina. No fear of safar, no matar, no khawf. Just in itself. And none of the madhahib allow that. Okay? And that will become a question at the end. Why? Well, there is a hikmah in it. There's a massive hikmah in it. For example, some ulama say it opened the door as a rahmah, as a mercy. Allah opened the door for the ummah because some people will have other excuses. Then they can use that. For example, you are a surgeon and you have a heart surgery to do, or a major operation takes, let's say, 6 to 8 hours. What are you going to do? You're going to open a patient and just go for salah? You're not traveling, it's not raining, it's not safar, it's not fair, but you have an udhr, you have an excuse. So ulama say this hadith can be used as a mercy. It proves that you'll do Jama of Salatain then. But whether that Jama will be haqiqi or suri, we'll discuss that in its place.